This is Michael Kelly welcoming you once again to Hometown Magazine. You know, over the last year and a half that we've been doing Hometown Magazine, and before that Hometown Movies, we've covered a variety of aspects of entertainment. We've looked at movies, at theater, at poetry, at television. Well, tonight we're going to enter a different aspect of the entertainment industry, perhaps the most popular, and that is sports, or as our English cousins would say, sport. Our guest tonight is Tom Skinner. Tom has been the sports director for the last 6 years for Comcast Cablevision here in Flint and in metropolitan Detroit. He's a native of Flint's East Side, over there by St. Leo, and played high school football, baseball, and basketball, and at Western Michigan, where he graduated, a little college ball as well. Tom, welcome to the program.
Thank you. I've neglected to bridge directly from Clio, where I graduated, to Western. I attended Ferris for a brief time, played football there, and after 4 surgeries, I decided that maybe I couldn't get back and play football, and I should go to school for something that maybe I was a little more interested in. And that's when I transferred to Western. But I loved Kalamazoo. Great town.
Yeah. What was your degree in?
Political science, Soviet Union, Eastern European political systems emphasis, and then English creative writing, and I had a marketing minor in there too. Right. How they're connected, I don't know. Yeah,
well, it sounds like a good field. You're trained for what they're looking for now, Eastern Europe specialist. How'd you wind up in sportscasting?
In college, I had an opportunity with several friends to watch football for a number of weeks at a friend's house who had a color TV that the color worked with, and we'd sit around and talk about the games as it was being played, as they were being played, and as we were watching them. And finally, one of the guys there said, "Tom, you seem to have a fair knowledge of what's going to happen before it's going to happen, and then when you tell why, the announcers seem to be saying similar things. Could you do that with a microphone in front of you?" And I said, "Sure, I guess so." And he said, "Good, next Saturday you're doing college football with me." And I started working with him, covering Mid-American Conference football for a university station, and then one thing led to another, and within a couple of years I was sports director down there, and that really that was the window for me into this kind of business.
What kind of projects do you handle now on a regular basis? I know you do the Game of the Week, which is a local Genesee County game.
Oh. The Game of the Week here in Flint is also, or is actually now almost a Games of the Week. In many cases, most of the time during the academic school year, when there are more opportunities, more games being played, we'll do more than one game a week. During the summer, when things slow down a little bit, we'll go to do a single game of the week, and then maybe the name is a little more accurate. But here in Flint, we work specifically with high schools during the academic year and colleges that have teams. Mott and Jordan both have men's and women's teams, so we cover a little bit of that. And then in the summertime, city baseball, senior, slow pitch softball, and really just about anything that comes into play that we think the community, the Genesee County community, might be interested in seeing.
Are you seeing an increase in interest in women's sports in the recent years?
Definitely. In fact, ironically enough, as you asked the question, right now I'm real excited about the opportunities in women's sports, because we had a great response this fall to our girls basketball coverage. We covered 6 games, 6 girls high school games, made possible by Comcast letting us do a little bit more than a single game of the week, and they realized that the community really wants to see as many different schools and sports and kids as we can show, and that's really been a lot of fun. Paula McGee, former Flint Northern star who went on to play at USC and win a couple of national championships there, she was our color analyst, and she did a real nice job. Our response to that's been great. We've already covered women's volleyball this winter. We'll be at Flint Central in a week or so doing women's volleyball again. Girls softball in the spring, and next fall we'll move into girls swimming, and well, actually next winter girls swimming and diving, because it'll move from a fall to a winter sport. And you know, I really think that the Flint area appreciates that, because there aren't just male athletes that are going on and kind of carrying the Flint flag out into the college and pro ranks. You know, the women athletes are doing a great job too.